Welcome to Bourbon School. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Brian, and today we're going to give a report card grade to, what is this?
It's got a lot of words.
Redwood Empire Lost Monarch Cask Strength.
That's a lot, yeah.
We're going hard in the paint today.
We're a few hours into filming now.
Let's do it.
Do different things.
Okay, so Brian,
Yes.
this is new. You have not tried this. I mean, I know this is a bottle you have not tried until
I just
recently.
cracked it
Yes,
today.
You just cracked it.
Yes.
And was it hard to find? Like,
No, it's actually, so initially these were a little hard to find. Like the first one of these were hard to find, the Cask Strength Redwood Empires. They seem to be sitting on shelves now, and it's not because they're bad. I think it's just because they're more plentiful.
yeah.
This is the only one I haven't tried yet. I've had the Pipe Dream Cask Strength. I've had the Emerald Giant Cask Strength. This was the only one I hadn't have. I actually had one of these in the shelves, and we ended up on a live stream giving it away to Bob Chesbro.
Oh.
And I don't think Bob liked it. I think he was not
no,
a fan.
Bob, sorry.
And not as much of a fan of it. You can correct me in
Yeah.
the comments, Bob, if I'm wrong, but I don't think he was a fan. But we love Redwood Empire here.
Yep.
So the Redwood Empire Lost Monarch is their Boo Rye. That's a bourbon rye blend.
Thank you.
Which hopefully the Whiskey 6 will have something to talk about pretty soon with the Boo Rye, but we'll see. The cask strength is 117.2. It's 55% straight rye, 45% straight bourbon.
Okay.
So I am assuming this is just 55% of the Emerald Giant, 55% of the Pipe Dream. They blend it up, ba-ba-boom.
Put a new label on it.
Yeah,
Slap the label on. Let's
exactly.
see. We have a old sea captain-y looking man.
Yes,
What did you
with
say?
I think it's supposed to be John Muir, because they
Yes.
have the John Muir quote there. But yeah,
He's got trees growing out of his
he
head.
does. He does.
It's beautiful.
I know
Okay.
you love the
I
art.
love the art.
You
on-
love the
on those
art on the
bottles.
Redwood Empire.
Okay. All right. What else? Anything else we need to know about this bottle before we try it?
No, I don't think so. I know I love Redwood Empire, and I've been dying to try this one. And the other day I was in the store, had some money to
smells really
spend, and
good.
grabbed it.
Smells.
It smells
delicious.
fantastic.
This is right up my alley.
You definitely can tell it's rye. Like there is definitely rye character to it.
I love.
boy.
There's a nutty flavor to it.
Yes.
It has just a great balance of flavor and a little bit of sharpness there at the 117.
Yes. But it's like it kind of mellows as you
Yeah.
drink it. Oh.
This is really good. I like
This
this.
one-
Bob, you crazy.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
is really. I really like this. Okay.
So I think so. I really do like the Emerald Giant regular standard 90 proofer. I was not as much a fan of the Emerald Giant cask strength because I thought it was real piney. You get some of that. It has a very pleasant punch of the Emerald Giant, but then the bourbon sweetens it out a little bit,
Yeah.
and oh boy,
It's got a nice long finish too.
Yes.
I'm riding the wave.
for days.
Yeah.
Like it is, it's been about a minute now since I
Yeah.
took it, and I still have all of the
good.
flavor in my
Yeah.
palate. Yeah.
Okay, did you say how much this retails for?
So I don't know about where everybody else is, but for me, these are around $70 to $80.
Okay.
Like $69.99 to $79.99. So they're a little cheaper than some, like, it's weird to me, and I can't really explain this other than it might have to do with the limited availability or how small they batch it. But like Redwood Empire has a couple of bottle and bond offerings. There's the Grizzly Beast and the Rocket Top. One's a bourbon, one's a rye. And those are like $100 pretty consistently everywhere.
That's a lot.
And then these cask strengths are about $20 cheaper.
Yeah.
$20 to $30 cheaper. So I'm not really sure why the
Yeah.
pricing disparity, but I can tell you that every one of them, except maybe the Emerald Giant, I think the Pipe Dream and the Monarch are both, the cask strength ones are both really, really good. I really
I'm
like this a lot.
pleased with this one. I think
Yeah.
it's a good quality product. I I don't know if I would shell out 80 or 90 bucks
Yeah.
for it.
Okay.
But I don't think you won't be disappointed if you do.
Yeah, I think you're right. But like, and I get what you're saying, because like $80 or $90 or even 70 or 80, we're getting towards the upper limit of
Yeah.
what we're comfortable with.
So
and
I
so
really
it
want-
better be really good.
Yes. And I would give this probably an A- B+.
Okay. I think that's a nice grade. That's
Yeah.
really good. I think I'm going to give it
Yeah, I'm going to give it a B+.
I'm with you. Like A-,
Mm-hmm.
B+ is where I'm at. I'll settle on a B+, because I
Yeah.
think A's we really reserve
A's is
for-
like, you got to be extra good.
Yeah, but it's great. I know this has been out a while, but we just haven't been able to get a hold of one.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, now you're kind of seeing them more often. Like our
Mm-hmm.
little shop up the street has this and the Emerald Giant Cask Strength. They don't have a pipe dream, which is weird.
That is
Which
weird.
seems like the most basic bitch one
Yeah,
of all
yeah.
of them. Yeah, but I really like. Yeah, I like this one. I like the proof point. I like the flavor.
Yeah,
It's
that proof point is right. That's exactly where I like
yeah,
between
right.
115 and
That's our
120.
sweet
like
spot.
115,
Yep.
120, perfect.
It's definitely our sweet spot, and I
Mm-hmm.
think they hit a perfect balance between rye and bourbon.
Very good.
This is like training wheels to get to rye, I think, for sure. All right, I think so. What we both gave it a B+.
Yes.
It's a good one. I think it's a buy.
Only because it's expensive.
Yes.
If it was cheaper, I probably would have maybe gone with an A.
Yeah, and that's
or an
fair.
A-.
You've got to
Yeah.
consider the price
But
too.
by throwing that in, I think it bumps it a little bit because I want to be wowed by a $90 bottle.
But $70, $80,
Yeah,
if you're
$80,
comfortable
yeah.
swimming in those waters,
Yeah, get it.
It's great. I think it's a great bottle. So
All right.
All right.
If you liked our video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell for notifications.
so you never miss another episode of Bourbon School.
Cheers.
I got
don't have
a
anything.
tiny bit left.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll just watch.